Namaste, Marcus here again. It's been a long time. Been several months since I've been online and since I put anything out at all. Reason being that we've been moving house, and this is a fabulous view from our house. One of the fabulous views. And when I took this, it was probably a few weeks ago. We've only been here 3 weeks. And moving house, as anyone knows, is quite a big business, especially if you've got a family. And it's taken up all our resources mentally, physically, spiritually. No, not spiritually, but it's taken up a lot of our energy. And we're moved in now, we're settled, we're all ready to rumble. But it's not as easy to produce stuff here because of one thing or another at this moment. So I just wanted to do a quick video just to say I'm still here, still breathing. As I say, I still wake up breathing every day, thank the Lord, or whoever it is that watches over me. And for me, it's the oneness. And we connect to the oneness regularly. We connect, when I say we, Karen and I, we connect to the star beings regularly. I connect still to the archangels and other beings. But mostly, I don't really want to talk about an awful lot at the moment. There's just so much going on. And for several years now, and for the last 12 months at least, I've been talking about the fact that we're going through this massive jump now in our ascension process. And we're actually really doing this flip as we move from being in 3D consciousness to being in 4, 5D consciousness, to moving into that conscious awareness. And we've been receiving downloads, and as you know, we've been receiving light codes from our guides and those beings of light and love who watch over us. We have been getting them for several years now, and they've been the process. Started off with the downloads, really. And I was told about this in the 90s, although I didn't know what it meant at the time. And then it went on from the downloads to the light codes. And we've been, excuse me, got itchy eye. So after the downloads, we started receiving the light codes. And then lately, we've just been receiving a lot of solar flares, solar energy, which has been another means to an end for us of helping us flip from what we were to what we are becoming. And in 2017, 18, I was told, when I wrote the music, the Ascension music I was given to write, that's on Way It Is Music, if anyone's looking. And when I wrote that, I was told just to bring through the lyrics that are downloaded to me, and that's what I did. And I was told this phrase at that time: human beings being human is what we're becoming. And I've been using that ever since, really, on and off. And this is a good explanation for me, because we're still going to be in the physical for a while yet, a good while yet, but we're going to be consciously connected to a higher dimension. And that means that we're going to be very different from we are now. We're not going to be tied down to the physical aspects of life as much as the other aspects that are actually more important. And as I've always said, everything that happens to us is to make us who we need to be. So whatever actions or whatever reactions we have, it's how we handle it, the reactions of how we handle what's happening to us is what's important. And it's easy for me to sit here now and tell you, it's not what happens, it's how you handle it. And we should handle it in the best way. But when you're going through stuff, It's like when you've had an accident or something. The first thing you tell other people is take some arnica, rub some arnica cream, you know. But when it's yourself, you tend to sometimes forget. If you're like me, you're good at telling other people what to do, but you forget when it's you. Sometimes, anyway. So the thing that's happening for us, I was told this last 12 months, that we're going through this massive change, that there could well be ET beings joining us before a lot of people are talking about 26, 27. There could be those coming this year, and I still believe that's the case. It could well be happening this year. And a lot of what's happening for us is to do with the influences of these beings that are in our space now. I mean, if you look at this picture, you may think of these things behind me as clouds, but I never saw them as clouds when I took this picture. I saw them as vessels, as ships, cloaked, like they say in Star Trek, cloaked to look like clouds. They were all the same. You can't see it on this, but there was lines and lines and lines of them ad infinitum, all looking the same. And they were just like ships going across the sky. So the influences we're receiving now after the light codes are cosmic rays, if you like, are rays coming to us of a dimension, of a frequency that we've not really experienced before, because they're coming from beings who are highly evolved and who have been through this process that we're going through many, many millennia ago, possibly millions or billions of years ago. I don't know about billions, but a long time ago, definitely. And I came across, of course, like lots of people, I3 Atlas. As soon as I saw it, my first thought was in July, without hearing anything from that fabulous guy, Avi Loeb, without hearing anything from him or anybody, as soon as I saw it, I knew it was a vessel. I knew it was coming to us to help us. I knew it was coming to bring something to us. And just inside, I just know. And at the time, I thought it was a mothership. And maybe it is a mothership. And I'm not sure what it is. It might be disguised as a comet, although it doesn't look really like a comet because the tail is in front of it, which doesn't make any sense at all in our physical understanding of how things work, for a comet at least. And all the other anomalies about this object. For me, it's not an object, it's a being. And I've heard various psychics and clairvoyants and channelers say what they think it is. And there's only one person I've heard who I agree with, and that is my thoughts as well, which is this being that's coming to us now, one of the beings at least, I3 Atlas, as we're calling it. There's others. There's several of these beings who are coming, and there's several motherships and several fleets of vessels that are coming here at this time. So they know something's happening. They know there's something going on. That's why they're coming. And there's lots that are already here. There are, the fact that they're showing so many views of themselves is so that they can tell people now it's time to be awakened. And that's what's happening. So as this year progresses, especially by the solstice, I feel we will all get a lot more information to us directly about where we came from, what we are, who we are, and why these beings are here to help us. Personally, I've always believed that we are part of the oneness. And in fact, yesterday, I channeled the star beings. I can't remember which star beings it was. I think it was the Andromedans, and it might have been the Blues, actually, who aren't really star beings at all. But whoever it was, they were implying that what is happening to us now is to help us become who we need to be now, helping us to make this jump. And it's not a difficult jump, really, because we're right on the cusp. We're right on the cusp of moving to this new world of conscious awareness. We just have to let go of some of this. Let go of the conscious 3D consciousness a bit more. Let go a little bit more of the feeling of 3D. Let go a bit more of the problems we make for ourselves in 3D. Example. Oh, I don't like the look of them. They look weird. Oh, I wish I had that colour hair. Oh, isn't it nice that they're so rich and I'm so terribly poor? Oh dear. Those sort of things that we say each and every day are not helping us at all. If you do that, I'm sure none of you listen to this one, but I'm sure I do sometimes. I don't actually. I'm just saying that because it seems to be the right thing to say. But yeah, we shouldn't be doing or saying these things. We should be in our hearts, radiating the love that comes from our hearts into the world. We should be beacons of light to others. And we have to start by being what we're supposed to be, coming from love, from our hearts, from compassion, from feeling, from understanding. That's what I was going to tell you. These beings were telling me, we are all one. We are one. The Blues always tell me when they connect. We are all one. And they were saying something really interesting about that. Even those that you may think are not capable of being part of the oneness because of their so-called ways of living, ways of behaving, ways of acting. Even those ETs who we find to be not here to help us, but the opposite of that. Even they are part of the oneness. We can't just think that it's only the goody-goodies, like some religions have done in the past. It's only those who are goody-goodies are part of the oneness. Everyone else is part of the other stuff, the dark stuff. It's not the case. Everything that is in these worlds, in physical sense, especially in the physical sense, is part of the oneness. We are one. So next time you're looking at someone, you think, oh, I don't like them. Remember, that's why we say, Namaste. Because we see God in them. We see the God that's inside of me, inside of you. I see the source that's inside of me is inside you. That's what Namaste can mean, should mean. And that's how we should be trying to understand this now. We have to get rid of the separation. There's no time for this anymore. Those that are trying to change our ascension from going full-heartedly upwards, onwards and upwards, are trying to stop us by not helping us see that we are one, by trying to push us into conflict. We have to avoid that at all costs. The light is here. We are welcoming the light into our being, into ourselves here now. Bring it in. And once again, it's been a while, and it's the first video I've done for a while, so I hope it's you like it. If you do, please leave a like. Lots of people are saying this now. I've said it and given up because so many people don't leave a like. So many people don't subscribe. And so many people, but you know, if one person gets a message, that's why I'm doing it. It'd be nice if more people got the messages so that more people could change the way they are, if it suits them. So please do leave a like, subscribe, pass it on. I'm not really happy with the amounts of people that do that, because it means that YouTubies and others won't put it out to others. So more people won't see it. So please do try and share it, do try and put it out there. If it resonates with you, of course. Thank you for listening. Until next time, namaste.